All right, here is the 2018 Williams Family Deer Hunt. And as you see, the weeks before the uh, opening day of rifle season, here on October 29th at 4:14 a.m., we see this little 4-point poke its head in. I'm pretty sure this might be the one that I actually killed opening morning. But there's lots of bucks running around on this ridge road. And then down at the Horsehead, all we seen were squirrels. That's it. But on this ridge road, lots and lots of nice size bucks. They might be 1 or 2 years old. A few that look a little bit more mature, but definitely showing some signs here at the Rootwad entrance. So here's October 30th, day before Dad's birthday. We've seen some does. We've seen some button bucks, some small little spike type bucks, and some nice sized monster bucks. But what I was excited to see also on this thing are these turkeys. We haven't seen turkeys a lot up at our location for quite a while, and here we see 5 or 6 pop in like the Beatles dancing around, bobbing their heads. But I'm really excited to see some turkey. And then here we're starting to close in on the weeks before rifle season starts, but nice size deer walking this ridge road. Here's November 3rd at 5:18 a.m. Just a Bambi looking one, just posing it almost seems, but thin antlers, but nice and wide. So he'll mature out to a really nice looking one. And then this fat Sasquatch looking creature flying in on November 3rd to collect all the game cam footage. But that the Horsehead, that was it. Now we're starting to see some bigger bucks come in. This ridge road, I'm telling you, is really starting to keep them active. We've seen a lot of scrapes. We've seen a lot of footprints going all over the place. And so we've seen some really nice thick ones, some thin ones, some tall ones, some wide ones, and these turkeys again, like the Beatles crossing Abbey Road. So I'm really excited to see more and more bucks. Usually all we see is a lot of does, but now we just got to figure out how we're going to get some of these big bucks down to the Horsehead. Like this one's real tall. Um, But yeah, I was really excited seeing this footage. I knew that opening day was going to have a lot of activity, and especially I really wanted to see this guy. This was the guy I was really looking for. But it is what it is, and we'll go ahead and start the hunting footage, and we'll see what happens. So enjoy.
So Dad decided he was going to sleep in today until I started cooking. I never seen a guy get out of bed and get dressed as fast. Bacon, sausage, and eggs on opening morning.
Now, are you going to have to take the bacon out and put it in the stand for him, lure him out there?
I might have to. Dale and Dave's still in bed though. So
Before the big moment.
And go figure, at 2:05, you see them already moving in the night. And then at 6:09, I come walking in, and like clockwork, right behind me at 6:11 a.m., here comes Dad on the four-wheeler zipping by.
Right, so it's right before sun up. Had a little late start getting into the stand this morning, but got everything prepped and ready, and hopefully a big buck will come out. I sprayed some Tink's doe pee around and forgot my buck call, so kind of disappointed in that, but I hear something moving.
I was going to end up setting up my GoPro and recording the entire time I was hunting and then edit it all out, but it kept beeping and it was annoying me, so I ended up shutting it off. But I think what I might actually do is try to figure out the settings where I can turn the sound off and start using just the GoPro. I might get another one and to get like a second angle from point of view. Um, but I like the way this looks. I might actually start using the GoPro a little bit more. And as much as I use Tink's doe pee spray, I think I should either have stock in it or I should at least get a sponsorship, because I set up there, and about every 15-20 minutes, I would give that thing a spray. I ended up going through a can and a half or something crazy, but hey, whatever works, works, right?
Right at 7:30 in the morning. Nothing but a bunch of squirrels. I think the squirrels are trying out for American Ninja because, I mean, they are active and wild. Saw a couple fighting, a couple jumping from tree to tree. This brush back here, they were, two of them were on the ground and two or three were up in the branches. And it sounded like a deer was moving through, and I was looking. I looked up and saw the brush moving at the top, and I was like, oh God, yes. The big buck's moving through. That was just about 5 squirrels. Some bitches. But I got my heater going on down here. The breeze is a little brisk. But hopefully that'll take the chill off. And I keep spraying my Tinks. Don't be. Oh man, I'm out. Don't worry, I got more. So I'm gonna spray some more Dopey and hopefully that'll bring them in. So, not 10 seconds after my last video, I heard something coming through, and 2 small bucks come running in, and one was in the lead, and he was a little bit smaller, and then a little bit bigger. Like, he looks like he might be a 4-point or 6-point small, something. But it's down there ready to go get. Opening morning. You can't really tell, but right there's the other bug. He's still walking around looking for his friend. Well, too bad, buddy. I killed him. So down I go to recover my deer. Well, I think I'll go get the 4-wheeler first.
What's really funny is this game cam footage of this deer happened at 7:52 and some change in the morning. All right. So, and less than 2 minutes later, here comes my fat self walking right out. If I was smart, I would have jumped on its back and rode it in.
Problem 1, I say it every year, the biggest issue of hunting out of the root wad is climbing up that hill and then going getting what you got. There are no brakes on this 4-wheeler. That's stupid. Oh yeah. Blood everywhere. That's the stand. And I shot him right over there, and he ran up here, cut across here, and then came down this way. Good clean kill. He's smaller than I thought he was. He looked a lot bigger in the deer in the scope. Looked a lot bigger, so I'm kind of disappointed. I should have passed up on him, but oh well. I still got 2 more tags for alternative season, but oh well, it'll eat. So,
This time for that nurse.
the old hunter came in,
stuck that
still
lady in the
nothing.
boob with her needle instead of the
I'm
kid.
not worried.
Oh yeah, I think.
But in all fairness, he heard mine first, he says.
I did, and then I heard before that one blowing at Austin because he's probably in there
Kill it.
coughing.
Yeah.
But the good news is, we got all the fish fillets out thawing out. We're gonna have a fish fried tonight for the
Did you
for the.
pan
Yeah.
down the
Yeah, a new we threw a new twist in this year. Fish fry Saturday night.
coat?
We're doing a fish fry tonight instead of the old steak and taters. So
Looks like,
we might see what happens. But waiting for Austin to come in to check in and find out what's going on. But I got my pajamas on. I'm ready for a nap.
I really don't.
But before we do, let's go take a look at this bad boy. Sorry. Small, tiny little 4-point. Looked a little bit bigger in the scope, but I got him cleaned out, ready to go. This year they're making us do the waste and disease test, and we got to take them down to ARAB aggregates and get them tested. But so far, 1 shot, 1 kill. Dad hasn't shot, Austin hasn't shot, but we'll see how the weekend turns around for us. I thought Austin was going to come in, but now we hear thumping noises. Turns out he's in there or out there chopping wood. Dale says it's because it's taking out frustration.
Dale tell
On little
Trevor.
brother beating him this morning.
I split some yesterday.
Oh yeah, Wayne
Stuff
survived.
split good too.
He has no bodily injury. He split he
Yeah.
split several.
I didn't break my leg or get any in my eye or nothing.
Thank you very much.
Austin, so
He has no bodily injury. He also doesn't have any bodily fluids either.
Austin is
story.
so embarrassed.
Working up a sweat?
Kinda.
Taking out your frustrations like Uncle Dale said?
I seen one.
How big?
Looks like that one, but no. She wouldn't stop for me.
She wouldn't.
I'm like, ah! Ah!
That's when you just go, hey!
I tried all that. She came from cable stand, the little field, jumped the ditch, went back up that way.
Really? Well, we're going to do some talking and some splitting. I'll be back at you.
And the old bear looked like a dog. It just looked at her like.
What are you doing?
I'm not going to lock eyes with a bear like that and not have something that will make it equalizing.
I don't know. She took it like a champ.
Kitchen area.
Dad's over there getting the chili started.
Her voice was calm.
Going to have chili for lunch on opening day.
Pimento cheese and chili.
That ain't me.
Gotta have the pimento cheese. The pimento cheese is the most important thing of the meal. Oh, I don't forget about the pimento
Now, she
cheese.
did stand up and then he went down. When she'd stand up, he would go down a little bit.
Which, get a tub out. One we already cracked. We got 2 tubs.
Hey, eyeball the fish. Are we all right with that, or do we need some more out?
It's gone. Yeah.
Looks plenty.
We get 3 big pieces apiece is what they got pegged off. You cut.
Even though I killed one, I'm sitting up in the horse head to kind of keep watch. See if there's any other deer. That way I can tell Austin, her dad, if the deer's coming in any direction. Plus, if either one of them gets one, I can get the signal on my phone to go help one drag out or whatever. But that's a long walk. Anyway, I'm gonna hang out here for a while and see if Dad or Austin gets one now. Good luck, guys. 2:30. Austin just texted me and said that he had another small 4-point buck creeping around his stand at the root wad where I was at this morning. So I bet he's trying to decide if it gets close enough, if he's going to take it or not, or if he's going to wait for the big boy. We do have game cam footage and pictures of a big boy. I'll flash them now. So I wonder if he's going to hold out for that one, or if he's going to go ahead and say, I'm tired of freezing out here, and use it as an excuse to get out of the stand. We'll see. The sun is like 4 fingers width from the horizon, so that means like 1 more hour. And Austin still hasn't got anything. But with that being said, Dad already bailed out at like 3:30. I'm worried about you, Dad. Something's wrong with you. You bailed out of the woods on opening day at 3:30. Boy, we're gonna have to reschool you, aren't we? Before I totally head out of the woods, I want to point this out. This is why we call it the horse head. Now, as you can see, this tree is knotted, and there's the nostril here, there's the eyeball there, and years ago that actually looked like the deer ear, or the horse ear. But see how it's kind of crooked over? That's why we call this stand the horse head, because it's at the horse, there, the horse head. So Dad came in early, but he had a plan, see? He wanted to get the fish fry going.
Have I got a port so I can charge my phone?
Yeah. We got some hush puppers, the fish, and some fries. Doing good, old man.
That'll bring him in.
But the most important thing,
Shoot one that pitch black.
the thing I'm the most proud of, is Dad thought about me. He brought me a little bottle of Jameson and some ginger ale. He's a keeper, ladies. He's a keeper. Here it is. Sunday opening weekend. And Austin's the only one out hunting. Pop's over there. He had a long night along with Dave and Dale. Apparently the rats kept him up all night long. And
2
then
nights in a row.
over there by the TV, it's still kind of dark in here, but they chewed another hole out. And I've been sitting here watching their heads poke out. So now we're trying to make up a battle plan on how to eradicate these little beasts. It's like a plague has been set down upon us. But for somebody that was up all night, getting harassed by the rats and can't go hunting because he's so tired, he sure is awake enough over there to eat some cookies. I think that's just any excuse to not go sit in a cold-ass tree stand. Good excuse as any, though. Well, we got till January, right, Dad?
Oh, yeah.
That's right. All right, all right, all
It's a
right.
long saga.
Oh, it is. It's going to be. So, we have now declared it open season on rat.
This is a good morning, though. Quiet.
Good quiet morning until the wind kicks up. But I told Austin, if I heard a gunshot, I'll keep an eye on my phone for a text message and I'll come be backup. So we'll see.
And of course, Austin coming out with the grace and style that only he can do. Probably wondering where he can relieve himself at this moment. And of course, he pulls it out. The first thing he thinks of is to get the game cam footage. That's awesome.
So Austin was up in the stand. He said he got a couple hot does and a couple horny bucks chasing all around. So he didn't even load it up on the four-wheeler. He just drug it out. So here it comes around. The man with the deer plan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 point maybe? 6. 7-point buck. He got a 7-pointer. Nice meat on him. Nice body. Maybe a 2-year-old, maybe a year and a half. He looks a little bit mature. Shot looked a little low, Austin.
That's not the shot I shot him on.
What's this down here?
That's probably where it ricocheted.
Mm-hmm.
Spot there.
Yeah. All right. So, document the story.
There it was. Try not to poop myself. And then this guy was chasing after a buck, a doe. And then I gave him the old, "Hey baby!" And he looked and I popped him.
How far out?
Probably 60 yards. I seen that log where your blood was at.
Yeah.
I drove over it.
Was this the hobbled one?
I don't think so.
Because he's got a nice little scar on his back leg.
I don't think so. He didn't look like he was hobbling chasing that doe. The other one looked about the same like this.
You are a cock blocker.
Maybe on this.
Ooh, ta-ta-ta-ta, game cam footage. We might have something documented for reals.
The one I passed up.
All right, I guess we're going to pause this up here and get that thing strung up and cleaned out, and got to do the whole legal thing again about taking it to get the wasting disease check and take it to the meat locker, because we don't do our own meat processing. That's beneath us.